While you were sleeping last night, a door was open. Not in your house, in your spirit. You didn't hear it creak. You didn't see it swing. But it was open, and something walked through. Here's what nobody tells you. The devil doesn't need your whole day. He only needs your last 10 minutes. The last 10 minutes before you close your eyes. The last 10 minutes when your guard is down, your body is tired, and your spirit is off duty. That's his window. That's his door. And tonight, if nothing changes, you're going to hand it to him again. This isn't about fear. This is about war. There's a battle happening every single night for your peace, your mind, your marriage, your children, your future. And most Christians are losing it in their sleep without even knowing they're in a fight. So tonight, I'm giving you 6 doors you've probably been leaving wide open. 6 habits that feel small, feel harmless, feel normal, but they are not neutral. They are entry points. Watch closely, because by the end of this video, you're going to know exactly how to shut every one of them. 1. Going to sleep angry. Scripture doesn't whisper this one. It commands it. Do not let the sun go down on your anger, and give no opportunity to the devil. Read that again. Anger held past sunset isn't just an emotion. It's an invitation. You think you're just tired. You think you're just hurt. You think you'll deal with it tomorrow. But while you sleep on that offense, that grudge, that bitterness, it doesn't stay still. It roots. It grows teeth. You wake up and you're colder toward your spouse, sharper with your kids, harder toward the person who wronged you. And you don't even know why. It's because you let the sun go down on it. You gave the enemy the whole night to work while you rested. Unresolved anger is not storage. It's soil. And the devil plants in soil you leave untouched. Here's the confrontation. You cannot carry offense to bed and expect to wake up free. You have to deal with it before your head hits the pillow. Pray it out. Say it out loud. Forgive. Even if it's not resolved with the person yet, resolve it before God. Don't let the last emotion of your day be rage. Let it be release. 2. Feeding your eyes and ears in the final 5 minutes. What's the last thing you consume before you close your eyes? Be honest. Is it scripture? Is it prayer? Or is it 30 minutes of scrolling, comparison, gossip, outrage, content that stirs lust, fear, or noise in your soul? Here's the truth. Whatever enters your mind lasts its closest to the surface while you sleep. It's the last seed planted before 8 hours of soil time. And you wonder why your dreams are dark. You wonder why you wake up anxious, restless, already irritated before your feet hit the floor. Your spirit doesn't get the last word in your day. Your phone does. You are literally feeding your flesh a final meal every single night, and then acting surprised when it's strong in the morning and your spirit is weak. The enemy doesn't need to attack you directly when your algorithm is doing it for him. Change the final 5 minutes. Not the whole night, just the final 5. Let the last thing your eyes see be a verse, not a video. Let the last thing your ears hear be worship, not worry. Guard the gate right before it closes for the night. 3. Skipping night prayer because you're too tired. Let's be honest about this one. You pray in the morning, maybe. You barely make it at night. You tell yourself, God understands, I'm exhausted. And yes, he understands. But understanding your weakness doesn't cancel the risk of your unprotected hours. Here's what you need to hear. Prayer at night is not a bonus round. It is your watch. Jesus told his disciples, "Could you not watch with me 1 hour?" And they slept instead. And what happened right after? Betrayal walked in. When you skip night prayer, you're not just missing a devotional. You're leaving the watchtower empty during the exact hours you're most vulnerable, unconscious, defenseless, unaware. Tiredness is real. But tiredness is also the exact excuse the enemy wants you to believe is legitimate every single night. You don't need an hour. You need 60 seconds of surrendered, honest prayer before your eyes close. God, cover my mind. Cover my home. Cover my family. I submit this night to you. That's it. That's the watch. Don't skip the post just because you're tired. Tired soldiers still stand guard. 4. Rehearsing worst-case scenarios in the dark. You lie down, and your mind starts working overtime. What if I lose the job? What if the diagnosis is bad? What if they leave me? What if it all falls apart? You call it just thinking. It's not just thinking. It's rehearsal. And your flesh loves rehearsal. Because fear feels like control. Here's the trap. The enemy doesn't need to convince you God isn't real. He just needs you meditating on disaster instead of meditating on the word. Because whatever you rehearse, you reinforce. You are literally training your spirit to expect defeat while your body is trying to rest. Psalm 1 says the blessed man meditates on God's law day and night. Not catastrophe, not fear. The word, day and night. If your last thoughts are worst-case scenarios, you're handing your imagination to the enemy and calling it just anxiety. It's not just anxiety. It's an open door dressed up as concern. Tonight, when the fear thoughts come, and they will, don't argue with them in the dark alone. Speak the word over them out loud. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Say it until the fear gets quiet. Rehearse promises, not predictions. 5. Sleeping without your armor on. Ephesians 6 didn't say put on the armor of God for church. It said stand, and it's talking about every day, every hour, including the ones you're unconscious for. Most Christians take off their spiritual armor the second they take off their clothes. You wouldn't sleep with your front door wide open in a dangerous neighborhood, but you sleep every night with zero spiritual alertness and call it just resting. Peter said it plainly, be sober-minded, be watchful. Your adversary, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion, seeking someone to devour. Prowling doesn't stop when you go unconscious. It doesn't wait for daylight. He's not looking for your strongest hour. He's looking for your weakest one, and sleep is one of them. This doesn't mean live in fear at bedtime. It means live in readiness. There's a difference between being anxious and being alert. A soldier who trusts his commander still keeps his weapon close. Before sleep, put the armor back on with your words. I put on the belt of truth. I put on the breastplate of righteousness. I take up the shield of faith. You're not performing a ritual. You're closing the gate the enemy was hoping you'd forget. 6. Trying to control everything yourself instead of trusting God. Last one, and this might be the deepest root of them all. You lie in bed at night running the mental spreadsheet. The bills, the kids, the marriage, the health scare, the job. You're trying to hold it all together with your own 2 hands while your body desperately needs sleep. Here's the hard truth. That's not responsibility. That's unbelief wearing a productivity costume. 1 Peter 5 says cast all your anxiety on him, because he cares for you. Cast it, not carry it. Not manage it quietly at 2 a.m. while everyone else is asleep. Cast it, throw it, release your grip on it. Onto someone whose shoulders were built for it, and yours weren't. When you try to control everything yourself at night, you are functionally saying, God, I don't trust you with this while I'm unconscious, so I'll just stay awake and worry instead. That's not faith. That's exhausting yourself trying to be God over your own life. And your flesh loves this one, because control feels powerful. But it is quietly destroying your peace, your sleep, and your dependence on the only one who is ever actually in control. Tonight, name what you're gripping. Say it out loud. And then open your hands. Let it go. Let God carry what was never yours to hold in the first place. 6 doors. 6 habits. All of them small. All of them normal. All of them dangerous. Anger you carry to bed. Content you feed your eyes last. Prayer you skip because you're tired. Fear you rehearse in the dark. Armor you leave off. Control you refuse to release. None of these make headlines. None of these look like sin from the outside. That's exactly why they work. But you know the truth now. You can't say you didn't hear it. So here's what I need from you. Not when things calm down. Tonight. Before you sleep tonight, release the anger. Guard the last 5 minutes. Pray, even if it's 60 seconds. Speak truth over your fear. Put your armor back on with your words. And open your hands and give God what was never yours to carry. 6 doors. Shut every one of them tonight. Your flesh wants comfort. Your spirit needs discipline. And the enemy is patient, but so is God, and he's been waiting for you to take this seriously. Don't give the devil a door tonight. Give God your watch instead.